Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to talk about the second of a three-game series, or final game of a three-game series, excuse me. They're talking about the New York Yankees beating the Detroit Tigers, 9-3 reaction. All three games in this series were an ass whooping. All three games were blowouts. Really, it was anticipating much more closer games than what we got, but it is what it is. The Yankees, they bounced back today, scored 9 runs. First two games, their offense had been really terrible, only combined 3 runs. But tonight, they scored 9, and they had actually 14 hits. Really hit off of the Sawyer Gibson long guy, who's trash. This kind of felt like a game the Tigers punted, to be honest. Really didn't feel like they were really trying to win. And they were probably really satisfied. You know, 2 out of 3, we show we can compete. So, and they didn't even pitch Tariq Skubal in this series, and they won 2 out of 3. Thought their pitching was pretty damn good with Casey Mize and Jack Flaherty. Tonight it was trash. Obviously, wasn't expecting as good of performances, but wasn't expecting to be that bad. But for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler gave them 6 really good innings. Aaron Judge hit 2 homers. All rise for the Judge. Your American League MVP. Most likely President Trump at the game tonight. He hit 2 homers in front of the president. Yeah, in 2 at-bats, 2 homers. His most recent was his 46th of the season, drove his 100th run, and tied Joe DiMaggio on the career home run list for the Yankees with 361. He now has 45 career multi-homer games, 6 more than any other player in his first 1,200 games, and today was his 1,129th game, and 100 RBI season with 46 homers. So, great game from Aaron Judge, homered twice. Giancarlo Stanton hit a bomb. How many homers has he hit this year? In the games he's played, he's now hit 20 homers. He smoked that one 430 feet. His 20th home run of the season. So homers from 3 home runs combined by Judge and Giancarlo Stanton. We'll talk about the starter here, Cam Schlittler. 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts from Cam Schlittler. Had a terrible start against Toronto, but tonight he bounces back with a great start, making the adjustments from his last start into tonight's game. He's really been good this year since the Yankees caught him up, and he has such good velocity as well, but he has just nice pitches, man. Needed that bounce-back outing if you're a Yankees fan. He just never looks rattled. Even when he's in the gym, he just focuses on that execution. That's what it takes to be in New York, especially. But yeah, at least they salvaged the series finale here against the Tigers. Overall, really good game by the offense. And also, Cam Schlittler hasn't allowed a home run in his last 6 outings. So he's been really, really good not allowing homers. His fastball generated a bunch of whiffs and continues to look really damn good out there. So yeah, great game from him. For the Tigers, their starter ended up being Tyler Holton out of the bullpen. Sawyer Gibson Long was, I guess, going to get bulk innings, but that didn't work out. Tyler Holton, 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 earned runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts from Tyler Holton. Give up that solo homer and I believe another run. Sawyer Gibson Long, 2.1 innings, 7 hits, 7 earned runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts from Sawyer Gibson Long. Yeah, he was supposed to handle the bulk role, but only went 2.1 innings and gave up 7 hits, 7 runs. Just looked awful out there. Terrible pitcher, man, with like a 6 ERA. Yeah. They still won the series, but yeah, not a good start from, I guess, Sawyer Gibson Long. Was really the bulk guy. For the Yankees, they used Ryan Yarbrough for the final 3 innings. He goes 3 innings, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. For the Tigers, Sawyer Gibson Long, 2.1 innings, 7 hits, 7 earned runs, no walks, 3 strikeouts. Horn Bailey Horn, 1.1 innings, 2 hits, no earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Brendan Hanafy, 1.1 innings, 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 walk, 1 strikeout. Tommy Canley, 0.1 innings, 1 hit, no earned runs, 2 walks, no strikeouts. Cader Montero, 1.2 innings, 1 hit, no earned runs, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts for Montero. So we'll go over these offenses here, and then we'll go over the team statistics, and then I'll go over what I'm going to recap for the weekend. It for the weekend. For the Tigers, Torres 1 for 3, 2 walks and an RBI. Carpenter 0 for 4 and a walk. Green 0 for 3. Torkelson 0 for 4. Perez 1 for 3 and a walk. Keith 1 for 3. Can you play that, Keith? Dingler 2 for 4, 2 RBIs and a homer. Meadows 1 for 2 and Baez 1 for 4. Pinch hitting. Sweeney 0 for 2. Ibanez 1 for 1, and Jones 0 for 1 for the Yankees. Slater 1 for 5 and RBI. Judge 3 for 4, 2 RBIs, 2 homers. Bellinger 1 for 4 and a walk. Stanton 1 for 5 and an RBI. Chisholm 2 for 4 a walk, 2 RBIs. Goldschmidt 2 for 5. Rice 2 for 4 a walk, an RBI, 2 runs. Caballero 2 for 3 a walk and RBI. McMahon 0 for 3 and a walk. So let's go over your team stats here. The Yankees had 14 hits, 9 runs, no errors. They improved to 81 and 65. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, 4 in the fourth. For the Tigers, 8 hits, 3 runs, no errors. They dropped 84 and 63, but a very good series overall for the Tigers after 2 ass whoopings in the first 2 games. Today just felt like this one just felt like it was a game they were going to get destroyed. They scored 1 in the second, 1 in the seventh, 1 in the ninth. Scoring summary: bottom of the first, Judge homers. Top of the second, Dingler singles. Bottom of the second, Rice doubles. Scored Chisholm. Caballero singles. Bottom of the third, all rise once again for the Judge. Stanton then homers. Bottom of the fourth, Slater singles. Bellinger singles and Chisholm singles to drive in 2. Top of the seventh, Dingler homers. And then Torres with an RBI grand to make it 9-3. Your final score. Yankees win 9-3. Very good performance today by the offense. Cam Schlittler with 6 good innings and 1 run ball. So the Yankees are able to salvage this final game, but the Tigers still took 2 out of 3 in dominant fashion against the Yankees. Sweep would have been nice for them, but at least they got the series win over them. And actually, President Trump was at the game tonight. But the Yankees is 3/4 of the way through their 12-game gauntlet against playoff teams. You get 2 out of 3 versus Houston. You get 2 out of 3 versus Toronto. You lose 2 out of 3 versus Detroit. Let's see what they do in Boston beginning of this weekend. And it's going to be on, I think Sunday game's on Sunday Night Baseball. I mean, I guess I'll do the series because it's a big series, in the American League East. Let's go over my schedule here. Obviously, I'm doing the Dodgers. They're playing the Giants over the weekend. You guys already know that, though. What's happening? But yeah, obviously, I'll be doing that. The Dodgers, as they're playing San Francisco. But I'll also be doing Rangers, Mets, Yankees, Red Sox over the weekend. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll be covering those 3 series. I decided I'll do Red Sox and Yankees just because it's a big series in the AL East. Probably the biggest one of the weekend. But I want to do Rangers, Mets as well. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe for more. Until next time, I'm out. Peace. Leave a like, subscribe for more on Nation.